Alright guys, I'm just going to cut me a piece of this strawberry cheese Danish. And I will be right with you guys. Yes, I'm going to feed my face while I'm talking to you guys. It's live. It's real. It's called Life, baby. I'm going to get some of this cheese Danish too. No, I am not counting calories. I could care less. I don't exercise so I can be skinny. I exercise to keep everything tight and healthy, but yeah. All right, guys. Go ahead and move this table and squeeze on in here. It's a little tight the way I got it set up now, guys, because I got, let me go ahead and move this out of my way. I'm gonna move all of this stuff out of my way real quick. I've got, hi guys, this is Nature's Daughter. I'm recording on two of my channels. I'm recording on Nature. Hi, Christopher Hucko and LJ. Good morning. Namaste. Hi, guys. So, hi, Gemma Thomas. How you doing? So, guys, I'm recording on two different channels. I'm recording on my Nature's Daughter channel and my Queen Karima channel. Okay? Just trying to get my cameras all lined up. All right, so you're gonna see me going back and forth, right? And hopefully my neighbors don't distract my dogs too much and make them act a fool, because as soon as they hear my neighbors, they start acting crazy. And while I'm talking to you guys, I'm gonna have me a little bit of a snack. I had breakfast today, but for some reason I'm just feeling a little hungry, so just a little bit of something for me. Excuse me. It's a strawberry cheese Danish. It's so good. All right, hold on, guys. I forgot to open up my curtains. All right, guys. All right, so welcome, welcome. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for coming and joining me with your time and your energy. If you're coming back, if you're returning, thank you for returning. Thank you for returning and sharing your energy and your time with me. It's always a blessing to have you guys in the room with me. Um, Hi, Dante. Feeling peckish, me? I don't know if I'm feeling peckish or just a little bit greedy today. I had a pretty healthy breakfast. I'm just feeling like yummy, yummy. This stuff is good for my tummy. I know most women are dieting and trying to lose weight and stuff like this. They shy away from. But me, I don't care about curves. I welcome curves. Hi, Eddie Barrera. Okay, that's a long name, so let me see. And this is really small. Hi, Gamer Kid and Thunder Best Duo Forever. That's a long handle. Is that why you put it there so I can say something like that? That's a long handle. That's hilarious. Anywho, can you tell I grew up around guys? Because I get the weird humor. Coffee. I got the creme brulee, and it's the great value brand because I'm not cheap. I just don't feel the need to spend money on big name brand stuff when the off brand tastes just the same. If you look at the ingredients, it's exactly the same. But I got this creme brulee coffee, and oh my god, it tastes so good. And I just put a little bit of agave in there. I'm not sponsored, guys. This is just what I do for me. And later, I'm gonna have me some reishi mushroom tea because I'm out of my reishi mushroom powder. So there's that. Anywho, like I said, this says Nature's Daughter. I'm coming to you from Nature's Daughter and from Queen Karima page. I also have the High Priestess 1111 Truth, and it's High Priestess 1111 Truth, and then the other page that I have is Empress Goddess Energy. I believe it's 1111 on here. Um, but yeah, but I'm not doing lives on those channels yet, just shorts because they're new channels. You have to be to a certain milestone, if you will, in order to do lives, and I'm not there yet because I just started those last two. But this one here, the Queen Karima, I've had this one for probably 8 years. It was just my personal YouTube page. I wasn't trying to content create at that time. Um, Even once I started content creation, I just left that as my personal page. But then I was like, after my cancer diagnosis, I was like, you know what? I'm going to step everything up a notch, right? I'm going to do everything to the 10 powers out. I started doing content creation on both stations, and I renamed it. I can't remember how many times I've renamed it, because it was my Empress Goddess channel. But I was like, you know what? Let me create a whole new channel for the Empress Goddess, and then I'll take the old one that I've had for 8 years, and it'll just be Queen Karima. Hi, young girl SYD. It's been a while. I haven't seen you lately. Welcome back. Yeah. So I'm just explaining how I've launched more than one channel. I've got Nature's Daughter, I've got Queen Karima, I've got High Priestess 1111 Truth, and I've got Empress Goddess Energy 1111. Now, the last two I don't have lives going on, but I am doing lives simultaneously on Nature's Daughter and Queen Karima. So if either of them start to act up, just go to the other channel between Queen Karima and Nature's Daughter, and you'll be able to see this live as it goes, because I'm going to keep both of them going, because as far as I know, it's 11:33 on the clock. They're both pretty clear. So you guys let me know if I start lagging or if anything goes wrong. If I get a call from my husband, sometimes that can mess up the whole feed, and most times it doesn't, but sometimes it does. So I'm just letting you guys know what happens here. And my husband calls, I'm going to answer. I don't care what I'm doing. All right, guys. We're going to get started with Aries. Oh, disclaimer. This is for adults only. If you're under 18, please leave the room voluntarily, okay? We don't want any drama here. We're vibrating high. We're healing over here. We're all adulting. No drama. This is a drama-free zone, okay? Vibrate high. Elevate yourself. Let's act like adults. Yeah, let's act like adults. Hey. Okay. No, but seriously though, if you're under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. This is for entertainment purposes. Please don't go out and make any life-altering decisions based on this reading or any other. You go within, you go with God, and you make your decisions that way. Take what resonates with you. Leave the rest for someone else to appreciate. This is not going to resonate with all of you. Guess what? It's not supposed to. So don't be frantic when it's like, oh my God, this doesn't fit into my life. It's not supposed to fit into your life because this is a general reading for these different signs, okay? I'm picking up on the energy for everyone, right? That's around me with these signs. So don't take it so personal. Just use it as a helpful guide, okay, guys? All right, so let's be our own leader of discernment. Let's put our big boy uh, our big girl panties on and our big boy undies on, and we're gonna be our own leader of discernment, okay? So we're starting off with Aries, okay, guys? Energetic, passionate, bold. Wow, that's how I'm feeling right now. Energetic, passionate, and bold. Whoop, whoop. And bold because I'm eating in your face and I don't even care because I am hungry for some reason. And maybe that's significant to the reading. Aries, you're hungry. You're passionate for a new beginning and it's coming. It's waiting for you. Just get ready because you need to release people, places, and things so you can move forward to the next stage in your life. And I say this on every reading because we all need to do it. We all need to do our shadow work. Okay? We all need to dig deep and detach and release and cut cords with things that no longer serve us. Okay? If it doesn't serve your higher purpose, you need to let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it flow. Cause everything's gonna work out right, you know. You gotta be ready to just snip, snip, baby. Snip, snip. You gotta let things go. You gotta be ready to detach when it's time to detach. You gotta learn how to love without attachment. Somebody doesn't want me to get this message out to you. Now all of a sudden there's so much going on outside. I think somebody wants to be a part of my recording. Mm, this is good. Mm. All right. Aries time, energetic, passionate, bold. March 21st through April 19th. And go after what you want. All right, keep it moving. There's nothing by my door for anyone else but me. All right. So you're going to be energetic in the month of August, Aries. Okay? And you're going to be passionate about your new beginning. Because you've worked hard for this, right? And you know you deserve it. Hey guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay? Join the tribe if this resonates with you. And if it resonates in a way where you know it'll help a friend, please share it with your friend or family member. Okay? Because this message is timeless. So whoever needs to hear it, whenever they need to hear it, send it to them. Okay? And don't forget to just pop, pop, double tap, pop, pop. Okay? That's all it takes to like, and that's free of charge, guys. So that's not even asking for money. Only thing that costs money over here is personal readings. And if you decide to tip, donate, or support my channel, my Cash App is in the description. So we do accept tips, donations, and financial support through Cash App, and even Venmo if you really want to go there, if that's your only option, right? Because I'm not monetized yet. But yeah, we're not, there's nothing to pay for here right now because I'm not doing personal readings at the moment. Still healing from cancer surgery. So I was just talking to my husband yesterday. I was like, man, I'm so itchy. My stomach is just so itchy. Every incision area. Because I showed you guys my incisions from my cancer surgery. I've got 4 from the robotic arms. And then I got the one down the middle underneath my belly button where they had to cut me open to stop the bleeding from my liver, because when they cut my liver, they didn't just cut the cancerous part off, they went above that to the healthier part of the liver to assure that they got all of the cancer, right? So I was very appreciative of that. But in doing so, that caused me to bleed a little bit. It started bleeding out and they went in. So all of my incisions, every last one of them, are itching like crazy because they're healing on the inside. And I have to like put my fingers over the incision and scratch around it, you know. But oh God, I'm just like hoping I don't scratch it in my sleep, because when I do scratch the actual incision, that hurts like crazy. So anyway, guys, I went into all of that to say this: you got to live each day like it's tomorrow. Yeah, eat healthy, eat clean, but have fun and enjoy yourself, because tomorrow is not promised. Right? When I went into the hospital on June 1st, I wasn't expecting them to hold me hostage there and then tell me 8 days later that I had cancer, stage 2 carcinoma in the liver. I had no idea that that was going to happen. I had no idea that I was going to end up being a walking miracle, a walking testimony, if you will. You know, finding out that I had cancer and them cutting it out and me being cancer free. Within days of finding out that I had cancer, I was cancer free. So it was like, oh God. And then it was like, oh, okay. Are you sure it's gone? I'm like, oh, okay. Hmm. And now I keep saying, as far as I know, I'm cancer free, because I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm cancer free. And then they come back and be like, well, you know, it's like, oh, shoot, I thought I was cancer free. So as far as I know, I am cancer free, but it just made me want to live, you know, and things are steady happening as far as life is concerned, but it is what it is, you know. I feel like a lot of the stuff that's happening to me is just a whole bunch of tests for me to be grateful for life in the moment. And that is a part of this reading for you guys. You know, life is a test. A lot of things that happen to us in life is just a test to see where we are mentally and what lessons we've learned officially, not just in the moment. Because sometimes we can learn the lesson in the moment, but when it comes back around to us and we're tested to make sure we actually learn the lesson, sometimes we really didn't learn the lesson. We just learned how to get around it in that moment. Now we need to really learn the lesson, because we're not going to get around it this time. You got to go through it. Learn it. Learn the lesson completely so you can get to the full blessing on the other side. Right? And that's what we're going through right now. So I feel like it's not just me, you know, it's everyone out here. We're all out here trying to learn our lessons so we can get to the blessing on the other side. So Aries, it's not just you, it's everyone. Mm. When I tell you, mm. I love it. This is so good. Let me pour myself just a little bit more coffee, and then I'm going to get into this reading. Oops. I keep moving this. I'll turn it just a little bit. And then move this over here. Oops. All right. Okie dokie. All right, I'll be right back. Let's see. Can I move that? All right. More coffee. going to stop eating in your face in just a second, guys. Just a couple more bites. Just a couple more bites. Mm, mm, mm. Oh my God. Mm. Mm. So good. So, I'm telling you guys, just like I told my brother, from this point forward, I just want to live. That's really all I want to do right now, is just live my life. I just want to live, you know? I really just want to live. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure my cameras are kind of lined up. This is just, trial and error. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, I'm not a professional at this. I haven't been doing this that long. But, yeah, I'm learning as I go. And, yeah, it's working out. Anyway. All right, Aries, I'm going to get into this reading. Got my sugar in my body. Body yada 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 yada. You know what? Embrace your body. Embrace your body. Seriously. Even if it's flawed and you feel like there's things that you need to fix, just go fix it. Right? Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself down. Be patient with yourself during your transition. Right? And when I say transition, I mean going out there and working out and transforming your body from, whatever flaw you see to whatever you want it to look like, right? I'm not talking about that other stuff. I'm not involved in that, and I'm not putting any energy into that at all. So, but yeah, if you feel like there's something that you don't like about your body, go out there and fix it naturally. I don't encourage people to go get surgery unless it's absolutely necessary. Don't cut unless it's absolutely necessary, unless it's life altering, like me, like having to get cancer cut off of your liver. Yeah, cut that shit out. Cut off the people that are cancerous. Yep, cut that out. People, places, things that are cancerous in your body. Yep, cut that out. But I don't promote people going to get, BBLs and all that stuff. No, I don't promote that. Because one, you're putting your life in danger for cosmetics. Me, I don't care if somebody else doesn't like what I look like. If you don't like what I look like, stop looking at me. Like this old group from back in the day, Honest, stop looking at me. They were talking about robbing something now. Stop looking at me and put the money in the bag. But anywho, I digress. Yeah, if you don't like what I look like, don't look at me. I don't need to hear your comments. I don't care what you think. You don't have to look this way. It's an option. So move on. Keep your opinions to yourself. There's no need to beat a person down because you don't like what they look like, and there's no need for you to beat yourself down either if you don't like what you look like. Just change it. Go to the gym, and if you're leery about the gym, work out at home. I don't go to the gym. I work out at home. I get it in at home. You can work out to things on YouTube, work out with people on YouTube, do yoga with people on YouTube, guided meditation, everything you want to do as it pertains to healing your body, mind, body, and soul. You can find it on YouTube and do it at home. You don't have to go anywhere to accomplish these goals. Okay, guys, so don't worry about breaking the bank because it's all free. Okay? Anything that I'm telling you is almost free. Now, some things you're going to have to go out and buy. You know, especially when it comes to healing yourself, because anything that heals you, guess what? It's going to be expensive. It's not going to be cheap. Yeah. But it's worth it, especially if it's healing. This one guy, who's also a cancer survivor, said that everything you put in your body is either killing you or healing you. I was like, wow, you put that into perspective. Everything you put in your body is either healing you or killing you. Okay. So it makes you want to make sure that everything you put in your body is healing you. Right? And then my husband was like, yeah, you know, sugar, it really just shuts down your immune system for a while. So you're open to everything. Right? And that's why it's not a good idea to eat sugar. But if you look at the ingredients to everything, 99, I'd say 98% of things have sugar added to it. I wonder why. Anyway, we're going to move on. All right, guys, like I said, this is a marathon Zodiac reading. We're starting with Aries, and today I'm going to try to get to Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Scorpio as well. Okay, I'm not going to guarantee that. It's on the heading, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen, okay? Because I can put all 12 of them up there. That doesn't mean I'm going to get to it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to put forth a valiant effort, guys, to get to it. All right? Hubby's not supposed to get off for another 4 hours, so I feel like I got enough time to get it in. Get you guys a solid hour apiece in there, right? As I've been babbling on now for almost 30 minutes. That's actually been 30 minutes. On one it's been 30 minutes, on the other it's 29 minutes and 15 seconds. 45 seconds behind over here. All right, guys. Where do I want to begin? Huh? Get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. You know what? We're going to start with the Ascended Masters. That's what we're going to start with. Uh-huh. Yup. And then I'm thinking we're going to do Archangel Power Tarot. Yes, baby. Yes. Ascended Masters Oracle cards. Come on out. Trying to use all of you. Look, they're like, no! It's cozy in there. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Please don't take everything so personal, okay? I feel like that needs to be said. Ooh, right. Thoth. Wow. Okay, that's deep. That's extremely deep. And I don't want to go too deep because I know everybody doesn't know about Thoth, but I'm just going to say this. Do your research. If you don't know, you need to know. You need to find out. So do your research on Thoth, Thoth, and find out the history of Thoth in this world. Choose peace. Paramahansa Yogananda. Paramahansa Yogananda. Choose peace. Aries, I feel like you're going to be challenged. You're already being tested right now, but you're about to be challenged physically. Right? And the physical challenge is also going to be a mental challenge to see if you've learned your lesson about always using your fist first. You know, leading with violence over love. You know, God wants to see if you learned your lesson, if you've learned to lead with love. And if you have learned to lead with love, And you're going to be able to, if you've learned that lesson, then you're going to get to the blessing on the other side of that. Okay, so just know that, Aries. Balance, career, and home life, Isis. Balance, career, and home life, Isis. So it's a time for you to understand that your family is more important than your job. You're working to provide for your family, right? And you're providing things for your family. But what your family really wants is you, not the things that you provide for them. You're going to make them have a false sense of love by providing them things instead of giving them your love and attention, right? That's why people grow up to be attention whores. Because they don't get an adequate enough amount of attention from their parents growing up. You know, that is also something that happens 11:55 on the clock. When you come from a big family, lots of siblings, you know, there's just not enough to go around. You know, when you got a whole bunch of kids in the house, you can give little sporadic doses of love, and you want to give enough love where they learn how to love each other and kind of soothe each other. But one or even both parents don't have enough love to give a big family. Like when you got like 10 to 12 kids, or 6 or more, or I would say 4 or more, it's really hard to spread yourself around to multiple children. Hell, some people have a hard time doing it with 2. Okay, so just, you know, be aware of the situations that you're creating, and make sure that you have enough to of yourself for yourself, one, and 2, enough to spread yourself around to the family that you create. Because you don't want to create someone that's going to be out here begging for attention and love from the wrong people because they didn't get it from you. Okay? Positive change, Paravata. Paravata. So positive change is coming your way, Aries. Let's get ready to release these people, places, and things that you need to release, okay? Because you can't expect better things to come until you're ready to release some things. You got to let go of some things in order to obtain some things, if you will. You know? Cutting cords with people and releasing people, it's necessary in order to manifest the growth that you need to get to the next stage in life, right? So you can continue to ascend to the next stage, ascend to the next stage, right? Because the whole point of being here, the whole point of our soul's journey is to ascend until we meet the Most High. And the Most High is the Most High, is because that's the highest you can go, right? So let's get into it, yeah? All right, King Solomon, priorities. Get your priorities together, right? Get your priorities together, because you know what you want in life, Aries, and you know the steps you need to take to get there. You just need to get started. Take the first step. Take that leap of faith, and guaranteed you'll get there. And part of that leap of faith, Aries, is releasing these people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You're afraid to release some of the stuff, right? Some of it is old habits, old thought processes, people that you think you can't live without, but you can, right? Because you've learned what you needed to learn. The reason and the season for those two souls to collide is up. It's over. You got to let it go. At some point, you got to let it go. Looks like another love TKO. Hey, Teddy Pendergrass, baby. Get into it, yeah. Okay? Freedom, henna. Right? So when you get your priorities together, you will find your freedom, Aries. You will find your freedom. But baby, you gotta get it together. You gotta tap in seriously. And when I say tap in, you gotta seriously tap in to everything that's available to you. Because I don't think you understand how big your journey is, like what you're here for, what your soul purpose is. I don't think you understand how grandiose it is, Aries, and you need to tap in and figure it out. Because as long as you're sitting here not knowing, you're going to repeat this circle, this cycle, until you figure it out. So you need to figure it out, and quickly, right? Crystals, Ipana. Crystals are going to assist you on your journey, so you need to tap into what crystals can do for you. You see that unicorn? You're special, just like that unicorn. And you need to tap into your special gifts, right? Peace offering, white buffalo, calf woman, right? Because you're magical. But you got to believe in yourself and the magic that you hold. You got to believe in yourself. We all have gifts from the Most High. You just got to tap into what your gifts are. Okay? Retreat into nature, green man. So it's time for you to get out into nature and ground yourself. Okay, Aries? You literally need to get out there, take your shoes off, and walk around barefoot on the grass and literally hug a tree. Even if you don't hug it, put both hands on it while you got your feet walking in the grass, in the dirt. Okay? You need to become one with nature. Do you guys remember when we were kids, we would run outside with no shoes on all the time and we almost never got sick? We were so connected to the earth. We rolled around on the ground. We walked around on the ground barefoot all the time, right? And our bodies were a whole lot different, right? And it just kept us young. The older we get, the less we've done that, and the older our bodies feel. But if you revert back to that, you start to feel young again. You start to look young again. Like, seriously. When you can't see the gray in my hair, people can't tell how old I am. I'm 49. I'll be 50 in a couple months. Right? But there's certain things that I do in my life that keep me looking and feeling young. Right? So I'm not going to let age make me feel old. Don't do it, guys. I'm not even going to be celebrating my birthday moving forward. You know, for what? I was born on that day. Why am I celebrating the day that I was born every year? Because time does not exist. God didn't create time. That clock was not created by the Most High. It was created by people. So I'm not going to celebrate it. I'm starting to understand why certain people do certain things, because certain things assist in aging you in a way that it's really bad. It's not just the progression of time. It's a mental thing that breaks down a thought process that makes you feel like it's time for you to start to die. And your mind and your body starts to act in accordance with that thought process and start to make you feel like you're dying. And that's every day you start to feel less young and more old and more like you're closer to death. Right? But if you continuously get out there and stay one with nature, stay positive, keep yourself elevated, keep your priorities together, work with crystals, right? Work with the Most High, work with the other gods that are out here, because the Most High is the Most High, right? The creator of all things. But there are other gods beneath the Most High that you can work with, that can assist you in your everyday endeavors. Go now, Serapis Bay, which means you're on the right path. You're on the right path, Aries, and you need to stay focused on the path that you're on. Now is a good time. Don't sign anything until after retrograde season is over, okay? Don't care what you do, whatever you think you want to embark on, just look into it right now. You don't have much time. It's only about a week left, okay? If that, of retrograde season. But just, chillax, right? I think it's close to the second week of August. And then you can embark on some new stuff, But yeah, Aries, you got some good stuff coming your way. You just got to know who you can trust. Okay? Energy healing. Merlin, you need to tap into your gifts. Okay, Aries? Tap into your gifts. Because you got a positive change that's coming your way. Hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Don't you worry about a thing. Work your magic. What did I say? Saint Germain. Work your magic, baby boo. Mother, wife, sister, daughter, Lady Nada. Lady Nada. No, that's that's not what they're saying in that song. But that's what I'm saying right now. Lady Nada. Okay? Basically, you got help. You got good stuff coming your way, basically, is what's going on here. You got good stuff coming your way. You got a lot of help. Is that Krishna on the bottom? It is. Find the blessing in your current situation, Krishna. So be grateful for what you got going on right now, because you're not going to get anything better until you're grateful for what you have right now. You can't really ask the gods or the Most High for something better if you're not grateful for what you've already been gifted. You got to think about that, I'm telling you. People don't understand that. It's greedy to ask for more when you're not grateful for what you already have. You are seeing this situation accurately, Horus. So you need to, first of all, cleanse, clear, and align all of your chakras so you can see things as they are. But you need to believe in yourself and follow your intuition. Listen to your heart. Okay? Your intuition is your connection to the Most High. So listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to guide you where you need to go. Lakshmi or Lakshmi, flow of prosperity. Lakshmi is one of those gods that will bring you, that you can work with, that will bring you an abundance of prosperity. You work with her and her husband Shiva together, and they will bring you prosperity. Just, oh my God, you'll bleed money. And if you work with Ganesha at the same time, Ganesh will remove all the obstacles in the way, right? And if you add Saint Expedite to that, Saint Expedite will speed it along. And when I tell you it works, I'm not just talking out the side of my neck. This is something that I do myself. Okay? Follow your heart, Saint Francis. Listen to your heart. It guides you home. Isn't that what I've been saying? Listen to your heart. All right, let's move on. Father, husband, brother, son, Osiris. Somebody got a man coming. That's like the equivalent of the emperor. Somebody's got a man coming, a husband. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. Join the tribe. Double tap that screen, baby. Double tap. Double tap. Double tap that screen, baby. Double tap. Double tap. Let's get into it, yeah? I'm feeling pretty darn good. I really am. Me and my husband are doing great. You know, life be lifing, but it is what it is. And I'm very grateful. 9 of Raphael. Make a wish. Dreams become reality. A joyful time of life. I love that. Yes. It's beautiful, babe. It's beautiful. Lady Nada. And what was on the other side? Wow, that's funny. 9 of Raphael and 5 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So basically what I've been saying is, you know, release the past, do your shadow work, right? Do the mental, spiritual, physical work that you need to do to become the best version of yourself, baby, right? That way, you know that you've done everything you can to be the best version of you. You don't have to worry about what anybody else has got to say. Okay, we're going to accept those two. Ace of Michael and the Justice card. All right. Ace of Michael. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So make sure you're clearly communicating with everyone around you. Your boundaries, all of that. Your love. Okay, if you're done, if you're cutting the cord, make that clear. You're done. Okay? It's all right to let people know that you're done. Because that's the grown up way to handle it. It's okay to say, hey, I'm done with you. Okay? Because then you don't have a reason to come back talking about you need closure. There is no closure. We're done. 12:11 on the clock. We're done. Right? New beginning. Justice, Archangel Raguel. Fight for justice and equality, rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So basically, don't give up, because whatever has been going on that you feel is against you, it's really going to end up being for you. It's going to be one of those situations that is, it seems like it's against you, but it's in your favor. What is that saying? I can't think of it right now. I'm so mentally gone with this whole retrograde season. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been crazy with my devices. Oh my gosh, my devices have been going nuts since this retrograde season has started. It has been so miserable for me. But it is what it is, you know? I'm doing what I gotta do. Ace of Raphael, right? A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. The dolphins are flipping around in the background because you got magical things happening in your world, right? You are walking miracle, right? So share your story with everyone, anyone that'll listen. Okay, you share your story with them because somebody needs to hear it. Somebody needs to know what you have gone through, what you have survived. Okay? Your story is going to help someone continue on, okay? In a way that nothing else would make them go on, make them move forward in life. Some people need that. That's better. Yeah, that's better. I'm recording for those who just came in. I'm recording from two different devices, and I'm just, anyway. Two of Raphael. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. So the real love that you're supposed to be in, Aries, it's coming. If you haven't already found it. And this is for the singles, okay? Because the people that are already in a relationship, or married, your relationship is just going to get more solid, okay? But the people that are single, the love that you prayed for, it's coming your way. Don't give up. Don't think because you don't have it yet that it's not coming. It's still coming. The Wheel. Archangel Jeremiah. New beginnings. End of delays. A change in direction that offers happiness. Okay? So you just need to be patient and realize that the divine timing is at play here. God does not follow that time, that clock. You know, I keep telling you guys that. That's something that humans created. Basically, the wheel of fortune is coming your way. Whatever you've been praying for, whatever you've been waiting for, it's coming, and fast. It's going to slap you in the face, and you're going to be very, very excited about it. Queen of Michael. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. A time for your career rather than relationships. So some of you are going to be more dedicated to work, but if you have a family, don't give your work more time than you give your family. You make sure your home work life balance is more balanced towards your family than your work. Okay? Because your work it'll be there. But your family, tomorrow's not promised, okay? So, if you are gone tomorrow, your work will continue on. Guess what? Even if it's something that you're doing, like you're a chemist, and it's something that you're working on, somebody else will pick that project up at some point. But as it pertains to your family, what you provide for your family, only you can provide it, Aries. So make sure you're providing what only you can provide to your family, okay? Give them all your love. Giving you the best that I've got, baby. It don't bother me, 'cause I'm gonna keep on giving you the best that I've got. Anita Baker, for you new boos who don't know about her. Yes, baby, she's amazing. Love me some Anita Baker. Me and my mom, ooh. I apologize, for I was unkind, and I wish that I could roll back in time. I think she still lives in Detroit too, the suburbs of Detroit, of course, but I think she still lives in Detroit. Divine guidance, Archangel Sandalphon. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers of friends. Okay, Aries? So surround yourself with wise people. People that have the goggles of truth on, right? People that are not walking around here stuck in the matrix. Ten of Mike. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hold on. Eh, eh. All right when my husband was calling, I was about to read Ten of Michael. Ten of Michael, a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. And what have I been saying? Do your shadow work so you can let go of what happened before, right? What happened in the past is done. You can't revisit the past and change it, so let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it flow. 'Cause everything's gonna work out right, you know. Yes, let it go, babe. Let it go, let it flow. Give it to God, babe. You cannot wear the weight of the world on your shoulders. Okay, Aries? That's not for you, babe. That's not your job. Your job is not to fix everybody, okay? Your job is to fix yourself. You know? Elevate yourself until you get to the Most High, and then you move on from there. And see what you and the Most High want to do with your soul from there. You don't need to fix anybody else. Everybody is charged with their own situation, right? So, hopefully everyone's having a wonderfully blessed day. Don't let anyone take your sunshine, guys. Seriously, I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because people are out here deflecting what they're going through and trying to attach their negativity or whatever is on them. They're trying to get it off of them and put it onto you. Don't let them do it, you know? Just don't. Don't accept it. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, okay? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, okay? What happened to my chat? Okay, so in the Nature's Daughter live, can you guys chat something really quick for me? Because I can't see the chat at all. That's crazy. Queen of Pentacles. I shuffled this deck. You guys been watching me shuffle this deck over and over, right? Queen of Pentacles just keeps coming back around. So Queen of Pentacles is very relevant here. Extremely relevant. Okay, if you guys are chatting and Nature's Daughter, I can't see it. So don't be annoyed if I don't respond, because I really just can't see. Yeah, I really just can't see. So my apologies if you guys are chatting right now on Nature's Daughter. My apologies. I'm not ignoring you. I just, after I took that phone call from my husband, it just took my whole chat out. Sorry guys. Anywho, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Aries. Queen of Pentacles. You got great stuff coming in. Right? You got great stuff coming in, and nobody's going to be able to stop at 12:23 on the clock. You know, but you do have people that are actively trying to stop it. It's always, you always got a hater in the mix, don't you? It's like, it doesn't matter who we are, how hard we work in life, how close we are to the Most High. There's always going to be an adversary out there that wants to stop your forward progress. It's like, why, man? It's enough for all of us. We don't need to hate on each other, right? There's always going to be somebody, so it is what it is, you know? It is what it is, and we're just not going to let it get to us. We're just going to move forward in love and light. We're going to return to sender all that ugliness, and then we're going to pray for their healing, right? But we're going to return it to sender so they know, okay? What you're doing is ugly. Stop doing that. Stop it! Right? Whoop! All right, the Magician, because you're magical, because your Queen of Pentacles is coming in, right? Because you're magical. Because you are, whoop, whoop, tapping in, Aries, to your gifts. 12:24 on the clock. And when you tap into your gifts, your pentacles come crashing down. Like, hey, I think you guys need to put some music on today and dance. Dance! Dance! Dance, dance. I don't know why this old stuff is coming to me, because some of this stuff came out before I was even born, okay? I mean, I'm not a spring chicken, but the stuff that I'm channeling was stuff that was going when my parents were out there kicking it at the club before I was born. Or when I was a little bitty baby, you know? I don't, you know? But anyway, I digress. Moving on. Don't forget Nature's Daughter page. If you guys are commenting, if you guys are chatting with me right now, I can't see the chat at all. It's not populating for me. I don't know why, but it's not. So, Three of Swords. Someone is working really hard to break your heart, Aries. I'm sorry about that. But somebody is working really hard to stop your forward progress. They really are. And anybody that's on the Nature's Daughters page, if you want to chat with me and you want me to see it, go over to my Queen Karima page, and I'm going live. This same live is over there, so you can, and I can see the chat over there. So if you want to chat with me and you want me to actually respond to your chat, just go over there, and I'll be able to see it, and I can chat with you, okay? All right, guys. But yeah, someone is really trying really hard to break your heart, right? They're mad because, and it feels, you know what it feels like, Aries? It feels like somebody from your past that is like in and out type of person, roller coaster type of person that will come into your life and love bomb you and then, you know, disappear on you. And that's how they keep doing it. And the last time they did that, you were just like, all right, bye, and kept it moving, right? But they're pissed about it. And it's been a really long time, but you cut cords with them. You know, you kind of ghosted them this time. You saw it coming and you were just like, you know what? I'm just going to stop you before you start with your antics. We're friends. Let's just keep it as friends and let's just move on. I'm tired of playing this game with you. Okay, love and light to you. I wish you all the best, but I need you to alleviate yourself from my life and move on. Well, that pissed them off. And ever since, they've been trying to find a way to get back at you because you really hurt their feelings when you walked away from them. But they never realized that they hurt your feelings a whole lot, continuously, right? And you just took it on the chin, right? But now you're like, no, I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to take it on the chin. I just want to walk away and find what's best for me, find my true love, because I'm ready to be loved. I'm ready to receive love as I give love, not just continuously give love and not receive anything back. Who wants that? No one, right? Anyway, Two of Swords, because you know how to protect yourself, right? But you also know that there are people coming after you, so you're watching your own back. But it looks like you got your ancestors right there helping you too. Two of Swords and Four of Swords. Wow, you got a lot of ancestors that are helping you, because they're coming after you a lot while you're sleeping. You see that? That's the Two of Swords. And you see the not the fireflies, the dragonflies. It's like a mixture of dragonflies and fireflies. Now, fireflies don't look like dragonflies and vice versa. Fireflies are small and they light up. Dragonflies are bigger and they're harmless, but you know, they're gorgeous. I've seen some really pretty dragonflies, like neon colors, neon blue, neon green, yellow, um, rust orange, just all kind of beautiful dragonflies. But you know, that's what I'm showing here, a mixture of the two. Like these dragonflies light up. It's basically telling me that you got an abundance of passed over loved ones fighting for you, because you got somebody really doing dark magic on you and they're really doing it heavily while you're sleeping. So you want to make sure you're staying prayed up, especially before you go to bed at night, because this is heavy, heavy spiritual warfare going on. Yeah, because you got a lot coming in. Knight of Swords. And you got protection. You got lots of protection. So you don't really, I'm not telling you to protect yourself to scare you. I'm telling you to protect yourself so you stay ready, so you don't have to get ready, right? But you got lots coming in. You got Six of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. Your stuff, everything is coming in the way it's supposed to. Okay? Your pentacles are coming in. No one's going to be able to stop that, okay? No matter what they do, they're not going to be able to stop your pentacles from coming in. Your pentacles are coming in, baby. Eight of Cups. And while you're in Ten of Cups, while you're not really in the Chariot, it feels like you don't want to take any cups from anybody, but you know that you're right there, you know, but you're leery about who to accept a cup from. But you know you're right there on at the cusp of everything just working out for you, because the Ten of Cups are right there. Your Ten of Cups is right there, and your Chariot is right behind that. Okay? So you got to know that your hard work is paying off, okay, Aries? So, know that. All right. Now is a good time for you to exude patience, okay? Because divine timing is at play, Aries. Divine timing is at play. And everything you want is coming to fruition. Just get ready to release, cut cords with everything that no longer serves your higher purpose, and everything you want is coming to fruition. Opportunity. Change is coming just in time. Yes, baby. New job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. So great things are coming your way, babe. In every way. In your workplace, if it's a job or if it's a um, opportunity for you to start a new business, that's what's coming your way. Okay? But you got to be ready. You got to believe in yourself. You know? You really have to believe in yourself, and you got to understand your power, right? Focus on your needs, okay? You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. You've got the power, power. You've got it. So, whoop, whoop, get into it, yeah. Get into it. Understand you have a gift. Tap into it. Tap into your gift. Seriously. You've got the power. But you got to believe in yourself. These opportunities are for you and you alone. Nobody can stop you. Okay? Wrong decision. Think before you act. Reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. So don't be reckless and don't be foolish. Right? Don't think that you're going to do it all by yourself. You're going to need help along this journey, Aries. So get ready to accept a cup from the right person. But you're going to have to be your own leader of discernment as it pertains to who you should accept that cup from. Somebody doesn't want me to talk to you, Aries. So that's your confirmation right there. 12:33 on the clock. Yeah, somebody wants me to shut up. They don't want you to get this message because they want you to make the wrong decision. They don't want you to think before you act. They want you to walk around lollygagging, doo-doo-doo-doo, and step off of a cliff instead of taking a leap of faith. They want you to just walk off a cliff and just not do anything intentional. But you need to be intentional about every move you make moving forward, okay, Aries? Investments. Invest wisely. Wait until after retrograde season to invest in your next step, okay? Investments made will have positive results that will bring prosperity. So you got prosperity coming your way, babe. You just got to believe in yourself and follow your intuition. Follow your heart. Your heart has its own brain, okay? So listen to it. Follow it. 12:34 on the clock. That's significant. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a new beginning. Wisdom. Use your best judgment. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. You are wise, okay? You're connected to the Most High. Some of you are light workers. Some of you are star seeds. But you are very wise and you are connected. You're connected in a way that most people are not. You got gifts that most people wish they had, right? So tap in. Call your power back. Success. You're on the right track, Aries. Choose the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties, okay? You're right where you need to be. So keep at it. Keep at it. You've got this, babe. You absolutely have this. Anything else before we wrap this thing up and go to the next sign? All right, that looks like a fruit of your labor. Okay, and alchemy's on the bottom using witchcraft. Okay, transform the situation using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. Bam. Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Get into it. Yeah. Yep, fruits of labor. Rich gain is here. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. It's time. It is time, Simba. It is time. Okay? It's time to reap the benefits of all your hard work. Okay? It's time for you to stop breadcrumbing yourself, Aries. Right? You worked hard. Don't let somebody else reap the benefits of your hard work. You didn't work hard like this for somebody else to reap the benefits. You worked hard for you and your family to reap the benefits. So make sure that that's what's happening. Okay? All right, so we're going to wrap this thing up for Aries, and we're going to get into Capricorn. Capricorn time. All right? Capricorn is December 22nd through January 19th. Work, practical, long-term, uphill climb, but worth it. Capricorn time. Capricorn time. Capricorn, Capricorn time. Capricorn, Capricorn time. Capricorn time. Alrighty. Okay, guys. So Capricorn time it is. All right. Here we come to save the day. Here we come to save the day. Uh-oh. All right, the bottom card wants to come out, so we're going to let it. It's like, hey, it's me over here. So what is it? It's head held high. Face difficulties with pride, confidence, and dignity, staying resilient through tough times. Yeah, and look at this beautiful black queen right here. With her head held high and her crown on nice and tight. So she believes in herself. She's got confidence. There's nothing you can say to her that's going to shake her in any way, shape, or form. So don't even try. Right? It's just like, don't try me. I get it a lot. People coming in here trying me with ugly energy, thinking that they're going to get me to fall prey to it, and I'm just not. Wow. All right, Capricorn. It's crazy. Karmic rewards. Good things are coming your way. Okay. Good karmic rewards. Good things are coming your way, Capricorn. For past kindness, blessings, positive experiences are here. Right? So you're about to be blessed, and someone is actually sending you a lot of positive energy. A lot of positive healing energy. Someone is sending you positive healing energy in hopes that you will reconnect with them so that they can use your energy for themselves. I got connections, influential connections, meeting people who can help you grow. Someone will lend you a hand, money/job opportunity. So that new business that you're trying to start, or that job that you are applying for, Capricorn, you got this. You got this. You got someone coming to help you. Someone's going to help you with that new business. You're going to get that loan that you need. Or someone's just going to gift you the money that you need to start your business. Okay? Hidden talent, unfair expectations. All right? You got a hidden talent, discovering abilities you didn't know you had, skill you haven't showcased or revealed to others. Right? But you're about to tap in to all your gifts. You're about to call your power back from every person, place, or entity where you left it, because you're going to need it for this next stage in your life, because you're going to figure out who you are, Simba, and what you're here to do, right? So tap in. Unfair expectations, demanding too much from you. So don't do that to yourself. Okay, Capricorn, do not, because we have a hard time doing that. We have a hard time. We expect a whole lot from ourselves. We don't even need anybody else to do it for us. We do it to ourselves. We expect way more from ourselves than the average Joe would expect from themselves, right? Let me put this back a bit. I feel like this is just way too close. It's like right in my face. Am I like right in your face? Is that better? It's not that I can see your comments anyway. It just seems like this one is like way far away. And this one seems like it's like bam right in your face. So I don't know. I'm hoping that it's all good. Hopefully it's all good. Okay. I can't wait to get moved and settled, because where I am right now, I'm not settled. And it's just, I just can't wait to get moved and get settled, because it's going to be a lot different when I get moved and get settled. Anyway, unfair expectations, demanding too much from you, making you live their dreams, carrying heavy burden and pressure. So first of all, make sure you're living your own dreams, Capricorn. Don't let anybody else put the weight of their life on yours. Period. Don't let someone try to live vicariously through you, because that's what a lot of people do. And it's not fair to anyone to do that, to expect them to sit around, because they're basically sitting around in your energy, expecting to get thrills from your life and your success and your everything that you accomplish. And that's not what you're here for, right, Capricorn? Home run, hitting it out of the park, grand slam, strength and power, getting around safely, success. Because you're here to be successful, and people are trying to figure out how they can stop that success for you. They can't. You're here to be successful. Your success is going to assist other people in life, right? So they need to stop, doing what they're doing, because they're really stopping everybody else's success along with yours. It's not just your success that they're stopping, right? Black gloves, okay, leaving no evidence, criminal intent in the shadows, no proof, denial until the end, innocent act. Yeah, because this person is really trying to take you out. Whoever this is, they're sending, like, they might have paid somebody to come take you out. Feeling like they did pay somebody to come take you out. And either that person decided not to, or they can't find you to do so. They're having a hard time trying to figure out where the heck you are because you cut everybody off. Nobody knows where you are, period. Drama detox, removing or distancing oneself from unnecessary conflicts, cleansing, purging of negativity. So basically, they're sending monitoring spirits your way, and they still can't find you. 12:44 on the clock. You see that white bird? You got somebody on the other side, a passed over loved one that's really got your back. And you got somebody on this side that does white magic that is really helping you out. Like seriously helping you out. Okay. Catching feelings. Romance is blossoming in unexpected places. Feelings sneaking up on you accidentally. Yeah, I don't think this is you though, Capricorn. I think somebody's been watching you and they're falling for you. I think somebody sent, like, this person they sent to take you out, they fell for you. Now you kind of got a stalker that's watching you. And you don't even know about it. That's the sad part. You don't know this person came to take you out, and you don't know that they're in love with you or in lust with you. Turning over a new leaf. Somebody wants me to shut up. Fresh start, adopting a new and positive way of living, deep personal change and transformation. Change is coming. And it's a positive change, so get ready for it. Whoa, that's a lot. False promises, burnout blues, uninvited guests, unfinished business. Yep, somebody from the past. This is just a whole bunch of drama. That's all this is. This is, okay, I promise. False promises, commitments made without intention of keeping them, disappointments and broken trust. Just a false karmic from the past that's trying to figure out how they can come back and wreak havoc in your life today. Burnout blues, toll of relentless work and stress takes its effect, exhausted by trying too much and too hard. They're trying to be you. They see what you're doing and they want to do it too because they think you're making a whole lot of money. Whether you are or not, what you do it because you love it. Not because you're trying to get paid, right? Yeah, everybody wants to make money from what they're doing, but you do it because you love it. They do it because they want to be you. Unwelcome, uninvited guests, pushes their way in, won't take no for an answer, refusing to let go, annoying and unwanted. They don't even respect your boundaries. So the main red flag is there, right? They have never respected your boundaries now that you think about it. Now that you've cut cords with this person and they don't have access to your energy to blind you to what they're doing, you realize that this is who they've always been, right? It didn't just start today. The person that annoys the hell out of you, that person has always been that. You just didn't see them for who they truly were because you were blinded by your love for them. Now that you're not blinded by that love, now that you can clearly see who they are, you realize that they've been a thorn in that knife in your back your whole life. Trying to stop you from everything you've ever tried to do. Everything. They've been that roadblock. Unfinished business. Something is left incomplete, unresolved issues and emotions that linger. Story hasn't ended quite yet. It ended for you, but they want closure. Closure for other people is more drama for you. That's all that means. I'm not done yet. I want to wreak more havoc in your life, like right now. And I need you to just let me do it because that's what I want. Now bend over and take it. No Vaseline. Just take it. No, thank you. I'm not into the kink. Okay. Like, I don't know why people think it's okay to just do you wrong. And expect you to just say, "Oh, sure, I'll take it. I don't mind." Yeah, no, I do mind, and I would much rather not be abused. So. Treat me like the queen that I am, or get the hell on. Incel, unable to engage in sexual relationships despite wanting to, leading to feelings of frustration, anger, or resentment towards society or women. Ooh, this dude is confused about his sexuality and he's angry about it and taking his frustration out on everybody in the world. So you got a troll. You do what I do. You're on social media doing readings or something of the sort, and you got a troll that's confused, and they're using you as the excuse to act a fool online. Abandon goals. Something you've worked hard on is falling apart. Letting dreams gather dust. Change in priorities. Okay, so if you have goals, if you've dreamt of something huge and you didn't make your goals to for those dreams practical or obtainable, and then a practical plan to get to those goals, then your goals will be abandoned and they will fall by the wayside, Capricorn. So what you got to do is you can dream as big as you want to. Make those goals attainable. Okay? And make the plan to get to those goals practical. Okay? So that you're not feeling like it's all for nothing. You're dreaming for nothing. No, you're not dreaming for nothing. It doesn't matter how big you dream. You know? Don't let it fall by the wayside. Okay? Because sometimes we can dream way huge. And Drama Detox came back around. So it's, and Hellboy tried to avoid that card the last go round. But it came back around. So I'm going to tell you about it. This is a toxic lover. Can't resist even if it's not good for you. Bad boy or girl, irresistibly bad, guilty pleasure. This is somebody in the past that you could not say no to. And they're used to you saying yes. So when you say no to this narcissist, they go full Hellboy crazy and have a full grown-up temper tantrum with, hell and brimfire. And they look like this incel when they can't get their way. Angry as heck. So be careful. But you are drama detoxing, removing or distancing yourself from unnecessary conflicts, cleansing, purging of negativity. This is the second time this card has come out, so it's a need for you to do this if you haven't already. And if you have, continue to do so. You're on the right path. Okay? The Lovers and a gift. Ooh. You got love coming your way, Cap. And that good love. That real love. That real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone to set my heart free. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. I got to have a real love. They're going to bring you a gift. The biggest gift of all. Love, baby. That real good love. And there is a false person in the mix that's going to try to stop that real love. Right? So you got to be your own leader of discernment as to who's who in your own life. Okay? Try this way. Sometimes when I'm shuffling the little decks, I'm so used to handling the big deck that I'm I know what that sounds like, but I'm so used to handling the bigger deck of cards that when I get the smaller deck of cards, it's different trying to handle them. What else, Spirit? What else for Capricorn? Someone's going to send you a message. It's going to be someone older. Everything about this message seems older. The phone, the everything. Everything on this picture looks old. But it's going to be somebody that's going to, it's going to be a message that has money attached to it with that number 7. So that's going to be some help. That message is going to come up from a mature woman. An older woman is going to help you out. And you're about to get married, Capricorn. That lover, the lover's card, yep. It's coming. It's true love. It's real love. You're about to have that whole package deal of real love. And it's on a distant horizon. This is not... This is not something that... At one point, it was a distant horizon for you, Capricorn. The way I'm seeing it as, it's for some of you. For some of you, it is a distant horizon. It's going to be down the line. But for some of you, for most of you, it was a distant horizon. And you are embarking upon your due season, right? You've been through a lot. You've had a lot of trials and tribulations. You've had a lot of distractions. You've had a lot of warfare. You know, you've had a lot of people against you. And not because you're a bad person. It's just because you're a good person. And you got a lot of bad people that are around you. You got a lot of snakes in your garden. You know, and that's part of your test. You know, to make sure that you can, you know, prevail through all of the monotony, no matter what is thrown your way. Okay? So that's just a part of your journey. Right? So just understand that even though some things may be in a distant horizon, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing for you. It's a part of your journey. It's a part of your growth. Okay? So some of you, it is a distant horizon. Some of you, it was a distant horizon. Now you're on the end of that. Okay? 1 second. I need to plug up one of my devices. Here we go. Toil and labor. So you've been working hard, which is no surprise because that's what Capricorns do. But it's going to pay off. So be patient. Know that divine timing is at play, and you have a journey. You have a journey. You're about to take a journey. You're about to take a trip, Capricorn. So pack your bags and get ready. A child is in this situation. Some of you are about to have a child. Some of you are about to be in a situation where you're going to be needed to take over the parenting of a child. Like someone might be getting ready to pass away and they want you to take care of their child in the wake of them being gone. You're about to find this out. Thief. There's someone trying to steal from you, trying to swap destinies with you. So be aware of that, Capricorn. But your pathway is lit, so nobody can take what's yours away from you. They can try as hard as they want to. All they're going to do is give themselves really bad karma. Because you got great things coming your way. And it's because you have done the work. Now, some of you still need to do the work. There is still some work to be done, mature man. And beware of this mature man. He does not mean you any good. He's going to come to you with a helping hand, but I don't think it's a helping hand that you should accept. But be your own leader of discernment, guys. I can't tell you what to do in this situation because some of you, that might be the helping hand for you, you know? You have got to be your own leader of discernment as to what part of this message is for you. But I feel like someone is about to end up in prison as a result of what they did to you. And you don't even know, some of you don't have a clue what people are doing behind your back. You don't even have a clue. And this mature woman, I don't know. She come back around. I feel like she might be the one. Her and that, maybe it's a couple, an old couple, mature man and woman, that's going to end up in prison. Okay, for what they're doing to you behind closed doors. Okay, Capricorn. So be aware. And that doesn't look like a married couple to me. That looks like a sister and brother. Sudden wealth. Yeah, they're stopping you from your money. And what's going to happen is you're about to get this big surge of sudden wealth that's going to help you move forward. And it's going to piss a lot of people off because they're working really hard to stop your forward progress. But they can't stop your forward progress because God has a plan for you. God has a huge plan for you, Capricorn. Big things coming your way. Get into it, yeah. I hope you guys are having a very blessed day. You gotta lighten up, guys. Lighten up and don't take life so seriously, man. I'm telling you, because if you do, it'll drive you crazy. There's no point. Stay sane, guys. It's worth it. That's how I feel. I'm not about to let life make me crazy. I'm just not going to do it. This just in. Spirit wants you to be grateful. You have been focusing so much on things you don't have that you never get to appreciate the things you do have. Take this time to embrace all of what and who is around you. That is what really matters. What did I tell you guys earlier in the Aries part of the read? You got to release people, places, and things and be grateful for what you got right now. Capricorn, it's leaked over to you. I think this is for everybody, though, right? If it resonates with you, then it's for you. It doesn't matter if I'm talking about a specific sign. If it resonates with you, guess what? It's for you. It's for you. Yep, it's for you. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. Confirmation. Yes. This just in. Spirit wants you to focus on your health at this time. Increase your daily exercise and your intake of your fruits and veggies. This will help add vitality to your immune system and your body. Take care of your vessel. That's coming from Spirit. Okay? Take care of that body. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Take care of that body. Okay? In other news, you are attracting true love, Capricorn. You have done the work of self-love and emotional healing by loving yourself the way that you do. Those who come to you will reciprocate that same energy to you. Get into it, babe. You loving on you has attracted real love to you. It boomeranged itself back to you because you loved on yourself. Now you got somebody coming in to give you the love that you've shown the universe you need for yourself, because you've given it to yourself. Now you got somebody that's going to come and give you that same love, right? Oh, that's how you need to be loved? Well, here, let's send you somebody that's going to give you all that good stuff so you don't have to put forth so much effort to love on yourself. Now we know, and knowing's half the battle. Get into it, yeah? This just in. Spirit says get out and play. You've been spending a lot of time buried in your work and taking life way too seriously. We all deserve a break sometimes. It's okay to let your hair down and enjoy yourself. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. Yeah. It's time to enjoy life, man. You only live once. Love yourself and enjoy life. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for Capricorn? This just in. Begin to release toxic people from your life. Boop, boop. Say goodbye. They no longer serve a purpose. Okay, bye-bye. You know who those people are, whether they are family, friends, a lover, etc. It doesn't matter, whoever it is. Bye-bye. See ya. All right. It is time to release all people, places, and things that no longer serves you. Woo! If I haven't been saying that all day long. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. Release these people, these places, these things that no longer serve your higher purpose, Capricorn. Yeah, it's time to say bye-bye. Deuces. Release them. Cut the cord, baby. Okay, breaking news. Focus on the now. We often forget to live in the present because we are too busy dwelling on the past and worrying about the future. Spirit says to remain in the present moment at all times. Forget the past. It's done. It's over. Boop, boop. You can't go back and change it. Right? Live in the now. Worry about today. Because in 5 minutes, you could be gone. Right? You can prepare for tomorrow as much as possible, but focus on today. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, focus on today. That's what we're all about. That's what we're preaching over here. Okay? Heal yourself. Learn those lessons so you can get to the blessing on the other side. Vibrate high. Elevate yourself so that you can ascend to the next stage in life. Right? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. Join the tribe. I see you guys are in the room. All right. Capricorn. Let's see what else we got here for my Cappies. Whoa. At the bottom, we got breakthrough and new heights. All right. Let's just go ahead and go through that. Breakthrough. Navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience, Capricorn. So you got a breakthrough coming through, babe. Something's about to happen that's just going to change the course of your life and help you move forward in a positive light. So get ready, right? New heights. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. Oh, wow. That's a beautiful message. So you just need to make sure you're connected to the Most High. That's part of your gift. Your connection to the Most High is how you're going to get there. Right? So if you were confused in any way, shape, or form, Capricorn, this is your confirmation. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. I need you guys to just, understand that you have to take the reins in your own life, right? At the bottom, we've got wish granted. The outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's what you need. Okay? So get into it, Cappies. Get into it. This is your confirmation. Everything isn't going to be exactly what you want, but it's going to be exactly what you need. So you can grow and ascend to new heights in life. Get into it and get ready for it, because it's going to be for the greater good of you, of your growth process. Pathfinder on the bottom. Spirit link. Okay. Spirit link. Stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success, Capricorn. Get into it. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Yeah. Because you got all the tools you need to get to that next stage in life. Just get ready to release, release, release. Yes, sir. Release. Yes, sir. Get into it. Yes, sir. But seriously, release. Boop, boop. Release, baby. Because you need to release some people, places, and things so you can get to that next stage in life, baby. Because everything and everyone cannot go with you. You have to ascend, and they are not there yet. You know, you can give them the goggles, but you can't force them to look through them. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force them to drink it, right? So just do what you do, baby. And if they don't follow, then boop, boop, gotta leave you behind. Bye. And it's in love and light. It's no diss, right? It's no judgment here. It's just, I can't take you with me, right? And I'm not going to lower myself or dim my light because you're not there yet. We all have our own stages of growth, and you can't force someone else to be at your stage of growth. And you should never dim your light or lower yourself to meet someone at their stage of growth. You got to bypass them and keep it moving because that's what your journey entails, right? You're a fast learner. They're just not there. They're a slow progress. And it's okay because their progress is their progress. That's their journey. Your journey is so different. You're not the turtle, okay? So you got a whole different lesson to learn, okay? So get into your lesson. Pathfinder, hello. Trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career, revealing the direction your soul wishes to explore. So you got to worry about your soul and what path you need to go and what exploration your soul needs, not the path and the exploration of your friend's soul. That has nothing to do with you, right? So let them do what they do and you do what you do, baby boo. Planning phase, okay? Take a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into reality, right? What did I say? Practical. Plans got to be practical. 1:11 on the clock. I can't make this stuff up, guys. Like confirmation. This is confirmation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. It's easy to join the tribe. Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. I'm in a great mood. I'm sorry, guys. And I'm fully caffeinated and I got sugar in my system, which I shouldn't be eating sugar. But like I said, after the cancer diagnosis, yes, I want to live. I want to live, not just be here, right? I want to experience everything. I'm not about to sit here and be like, I'm going to restrict myself from all of this stuff because I want to live forever. I'm not going to live forever. None of us are going to live forever. It just made me want to live like there's no tomorrow, not try to live forever. It just made me want to really taste everything, try everything, see everything, experience everything, right? So yeah, I'm not here trying to outlive everybody or be the healthiest person on the planet. But what I do want to do is make sure that my experience here on this planet is a good one. I don't want to be here like, oh God, I feel so miserable because I'm not, treating my vessel right. I'm going to treat my vessel great, but I'm going to experience a little bit of everything. Moderation, right? I feel like anything in moderation is okay. Fantasy land. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page, right? So make sure that the people that are in your life are like-minded, right? And make sure that you're living in the land of reality, right? Make sure that you're not sitting here thinking of things in a way that could it land you in the nut house because who the heck, what are you, what are you subscribing to? I don't get it. Like, just make sure that it's, nobody has to see your dream the way you do, right? But let's just stay in the land of reality, right? Yeah, that's my advice. Capricorn. I think Capricorns put too much pressure on themselves. I'm a Capricorn. We put way too much pressure on ourselves to be perfect and, be everything to everyone. And sometimes we put ourselves last. And in doing so, sometimes you got to go back and check yourself and be like, man, okay, now I got to reevaluate my life because I put everybody else first. And now I've got to figure out how to live life for me, You got to cut everybody off and just focus on yourself. You can go back and open the door for other people later, but you got to focus on you right now. And I feel like that's the going message for Capricorn. Focus on yourself. It's a good time to put your boundaries up, you know, strengthen the foundation of your boundaries, right? And know that whoever's in your life that you allow to stay in your life, make sure they're worthy. Okay? And that's not a hierarchy thing. That's a self-love and self-worth thing, right? Make sure they're not karmic. Make sure, and family, friend, loved one, lover, it doesn't matter who they are. If they're not living up to the potential of love in your life and high vibrations and elevated and shining light, bright like a diamond, see, somebody doesn't even want me to give this message. They don't even want me to think this way. But they definitely don't want me to give this message to other Capricorns. I don't care. If the people in your life are not elevated to your level, then it's time for you to continuously elevate and continue to move on. Snip, snip, cut that cord, release them and move on. Call your power back. Because you're going to need it. You're going to need all of your power so that you can hone in on your gifts and do what you came here to do. Right? Capricorn, life is hard enough without us making it harder, you know, by not honing in on our gifts and doing what we came here to do. Right? So let's do what we came here to do. Let's not let other people's mess stop us from doing what we came here to do. I feel like I need to warm up my coffee, but then again, I feel like I might be a little bit too caffeinated as is. Maybe I should wait until after this reading. You know what I think I'm going to do? Even though I put the heading as I was going to do Sagittarius and Scorpio, I don't think I am. I think I'm going to cut it short after Capricorn, and I'll come back and do Sag and Scorpio today. But I'm going to need to kind of dial it back a little bit because right now I feel like I'm just like, woo! On the caffeine and the sugar. And I feel like I need to eat some regular food that doesn't have sugar in it. And spend a little time with my puppies, especially my boy. He hasn't been, since I came home from cancer surgery, he hasn't been able to spend time with me like my other dog. She's smaller. Excuse me, now I got the hiccups. What's up with that? She's smaller and not as feisty, so, well, she can be, but she's smaller, you know. I can handle her a little bit better, you know. But with him, I couldn't. He was just way too much. And even though eventually he calms down, it takes him a minute to calm down. He just gets really hyper and happy. And he's spoiled as hell. He wants to be right up under me and put his full weight on me, and I just couldn't take that. Now that I'm a little bit more healed, I can spend time with him. I've been spending a lot of time with her, so she is like really spoiled now. But yeah, I need to spend time with him. He loves being out with his mommy, and he loves to cuddle with his mommy. Yesterday, it was so cute because he used to dance with me all the time. I would turn the music on, and he would come run over there and put his little paws on my hips and dance with me. But I can't let him do that with me right now because my incisions are right here, like right there where he puts his paws. So anyway, yesterday he heard me. I put the music on. No, I didn't even put music on. I just started dancing. I started singing and dancing. He came running over to me like, yeah! And I was like, no, I'm not ready for that yet, buddy. Not yet. And he just looked at me like, aw. You know, he wanted to dance with his mommy. It was so cute. But I'm not quite healed completely yet. My incisions are really tender. And I don't know if it's because I've been exercising a lot. I don't know. But I feel like that made the healing process just go that much faster. So everything is itching a lot. And itching is healing. But man, ooh. I'm just like, ah! But anyway, that being said, now that I'm feeling a little bit more healed, I feel like I can handle him just a little bit better. I'm letting him out to hang out with his mommy. Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna try to do all 4 of the zodiacs today because I do long zodiac readings. So when I come back, it'll be a couple hours, or maybe I'll just do one. Maybe I'll come back and do Sagittarius today, and I don't know. We'll see. I'm not even gonna promise that I'm gonna come back today. How about that? That's what I'm gonna do because I got all month long to finish. Right, the zodiacs, and I just started. Um, I can't remember what the first one was. Aries. It was Aries. I just did it. Like, that was the beginning of the video. I think Aries was the first one. Was it the first one? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I can't remember what the first one was. And I'm not about to try to figure it out. This is not that big of a deal. I don't really care. I can't remember what the first one was, but you can go back in my videos and see what the last one was. I think it was Pisces. Yeah, the first one was Pisces because I did it a couple days ago. Yeah, that's what it was. Pisces. I did Pisces the other day, and then the first half of this video is Aries. So first half is Aries, second half is Capricorn. And I think I don't know, if I come back today, it might just be a collective reading, and then I'll come back tomorrow and do Sagittarius and Scorpio. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because I definitely need to spend time with my baby boy, with both of my pups, but especially my baby boy. And my baby girl, she's smelling a little ripe. I need to give her a nice wash up. Because my baby boy, he's good to go. But yeah, they need some nurturing, some mommy time. It's so funny because yesterday my husband, he realized something. I told him, he was like, why are they acting like that? I said, every time I open the door and act like I'm about to walk out the door, they go crazy. They're like, "Row, row, 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 row." Like, where you going? Well, I want to go with you, mommy. He was like, they don't do that for me. I was like, you're not their mommy. I'm their mommy. They're like, no, not mommy. Mommy can't go. She can't leave without us. He's like, oh, daddy can go, but mommy can't. Damn. Okay. He's like, you guys kind of hurt my feelings. I was like, oh, that's so cute. But they love him so much, though. They know the sound of our trucks. They know the difference between our trucks. And, yeah. They know when daddy comes home, they get really excited. They hear him. It's like as soon as he get off the elevator, they're barking. They're like, daddy, yeah, daddy's home. Woo, 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 woo. I digress. Anyway, let me finish this reading because we are almost done. Capricorn. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. I haven't been outside. I don't know what the weather's like. I try not to go out there unless I have to when it's summertime. I live in Texas. It's super hot here. Yesterday it was so humid. It was even still humid last night. And it always cools off here every night. But even though it cooled off, it was still hot. Woo! Walked outside like, okay. What time is it? Like, why is it still hot out here? It was like 10 o'clock at night. It was still hot. I was like, it was humid, muggy. Anyway, protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career, Capricorn. So basically, whatever it is that you love to do, that you would do for free, do that. Because the Most High is going to make sure you get paid from it. Like if you love to do this, if you loved it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 123. I said 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not 1234. It's 124 now, but it was 123 just a second ago. 1, 2, 3. New beginnings, but you are protected on this new beginning. Okay, know that you are protected. Know that the Most High has you. Your guardian angels have you. Your passed over loved ones, they have your back. Right? You got protection on this journey. and you will be able to get paid on whatever you choose to do on this journey, right? Counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathic ear. So you are someone that is like a life coach naturally. So you might as well go to school for it. Get that certification so you can make money from it. Because that's what you're here to do. You're here to help guide people on their path and make them feel good about what they're supposed to be doing. Because everybody doesn't feel good about their path. Some people have a hard time being what they need to be for themselves and sometimes for others. Sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. You need to tap into your gifts and utilize them. And don't be afraid of your powers. And don't be afraid to call your power back. When you know you got somebody swinging from your power, call your freaking power back. It's okay. It's yours. Okay? Practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. What did I say? You need to go back to school? Yes, you need to make sure that you have all the certification and degrees that you need to have to do what you need to do, so nobody can come back and be like, well, what she's doing is illegal. No, what you're doing is absolutely legal, right? But it's a natural talent for you. You don't have to go to school in order to do it. You just have to go to school in order to get certified to do it, so that when you go out there into the world and you practice it, nobody can come and say that you're doing something wrong, right? Infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Boop, boop. What did I just say? Did I not just say that? Okay, so there it is. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. Get into the confirmation of it all, babe. What else, Spirit? What else do we have for the collective, for Capricorn? Anything else from this deck before we wrap this thing up? Study. I said that. Okay, study, reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So, boop, boop, go ahead and get that certificate or that degree or that diploma so that you can do what you came here to do without any distractions or anyone trying to stop you, saying that you are not fully prepared to do exactly what you were supposed to be doing. Right? Anything else, Spirit? Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Yep. That's part of what you came here to do, babe. So get into it. Yeah. You're protected while you do this. So do it. Please do it. Take care of you, baby boo. And get into your gift. Shine bright like a diamond. Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. Yes, baby. Get into it. Light and love. Yes, family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. This is what you came here to do. This is your purpose. This is your life purpose. Yes. And this is how you get to infinite abundance, right? Came back around. That's how you get to infinite abundance, right? And travel was behind one of the cards earlier, but it's coming back around, so it's relevant. Your life purpose involves traveling, Capricorn. So pack your bags. It's time. It's time for you to travel, babe. Flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. It does. I love having fresh flowers around. It brings a new light into the room. It really does. I'm not going to lie. It just makes the energy shift in such a positive direction. So it's always good to have fresh flowers around. And once they die, get rid of them. Don't leave dead flowers around it. It does not bring a good energy when they die. All right, guys, I'm going to pull a couple more cards and I'm going to wrap this thing up for Capricorn, okay? Um, At the bottom, we got Magician and the Hangman. Wow. Okay, so the Magician, you're magical. And great things are happening for you, Capricorn. Right? You know the people, the places, the things that you need to walk away from, so walk away from them. And it's a good idea for you to work with clear quartz and Lemurian quartz. Okay? And the Hangman. Be intentional about what you're doing moving forward. Okay? You see how he's doing that pose that most people can't do? And he's right there in front of that wave, and then here comes the crab. But he knows what he's doing, right? He's intentional about his movements, and you need to be intentional about yours, right? The High Priestess, 2 of Swords, right? Because even blindfolded, you're going to hit your target. You've got this. You know, you got faith. You got the Most High on your side, so you don't have to worry about what's going to happen, right? High Priestess, you're magical, and something's coming to an end. Oh my God. Yep. Right, you're the High Priestess, and you got strength because you know that the devil is right there trying to confuse you, and there's a lot of devil energy from the snake that's in your garden, but you're the High Priestess, and you see everything that they're doing. They think you're stupid. They think because you're silent that you don't know what's happening, but you see what they're doing. You're just not going to let it bother you because you know they can't hurt you because you're magical, but you see it. You see the devil in your midst, right? You know something's about to come to an end. You're walking away from it. You're already releasing things that you need to release. You're cutting the cords that you need to cut. And that devil energy is a part of it because you got the strength of a lion and the patience that God gave you, right? You're good to go. You don't even have to worry about it. Did I show everybody both cards? Yeah. That devil energy don't mean nothing. Because that strength energy, look at that. Look at how calm and serene her and the lion are. You got the strength of a lion, but the patience that God gave you. Your emperor's here. Right? To save the day. Here he comes to save the day. Right? Because you're good to go. Even though you got somebody here that's really hell-bent on breaking your heart in the worst way. You're resilient and you're going to make it through. Okay, Capricorn? No matter how much ugliness they send your way, Knight of Cups. You're playing chess while they're playing checkers, talking about king me. And you're like, checkmate. Catch up. 1:33 on the clock. Catch up. Seriously. We're not even playing the same game anymore. Right, Capricorn? They're not even on your level. The scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. So just know that everything done in the dark shall come to light. 1:33 on the clock. So it doesn't matter if they're doing it in your face or not. It doesn't matter. You're still going to be blessed. Okay? Don't even worry about it. Everything that they're doing, trying to stop your forward progress, it's not going to work. All it's doing is coming right back to them. And it's going to hurt them way more than it could ever hurt you. So you really should stop. But you have no control over what these people are doing to themselves. Queen of Swords, you know how to protect you. And that's all you need to focus on right now is you, baby girl. Focus on your own protection, but stay in that High Priestess Empress energy, okay? Because that's how you're going to manifest your dreams, Capricorn. That's how you're going to stay on target and what you need to do moving forward. Because your chariot is here. Your chariot is here. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Everything that you are praying for is coming to fruition. Just go ahead and cut the cord to those people, places, and things to no longer serve you. Release them in love and light, and you will be fine. Everything that you want and need in life is right there waiting for you, baby boo. All right. Let's see. Portal of Ascension, you are going through a profound spiritual awakening, a natural process of evolution that involves shedding the old self, inner birth. Portal of Ascension, guys. Yep. It is time, Simba. It is time. It's time for you to tap in, baby. Like I've been telling you, tap into your gifts. Because you got this portal of ascension right here. All you got to do is tap in so you can get through it. Okay? Tap in, babe. It's your time. You are being protected by Archangel Gabriel, messenger of God, annunciation, caller of judgment, enlightenment, spiritual calling. You got this. You got protection while you go on this journey. You have no excuses. None. Focus. Focus all of your energy. Okay? Because you got to tap in for what you got going on. Right? It's demigoddess, the chosen one, destiny, unique gifts, special lineage, sacred duty, divine purpose, server of the greater good. You are a demigoddess, so tap in and focus on your journey, babe, because it's time. Are you going to listen to the calling of that trumpet? Right? Game on. That's why it's time for you to tap in, because you are the only one that can do this. No one else can do what needs to happen. No one else. No one else has the energy or the light to do what needs to be done moving forward, okay? This is your journey, right? Your emperor's here. Power, strength, leadership, order, discipline, masculinity, confident, ambitious, intuitive, disciplined, provider. He's here to assist you on this journey. Tap in, because you're not going to get him until you release your ex completely. You can't keep having this up and down roller coaster situationship asking for something better to come along. You got to let him go. Let that person from your past go if you want somebody new to come in. Okay? All right, Capricorn. This is your reading, okay? You are the goddess uploading. So tap in and straighten your crown, okay? Straighten your crown, because it's time. It's time. Your emperor's here. Everything is lining up the way it needs to line up for you. You are the goddess. Tap into your goddess energy, your empress energy, your high priestess energy. You know, you got this on so many levels. Aphrodite, love, beauty, fertility, lust, pleasure, passion, procreation. Some of you are pregnant with a baby. Some of you are pregnant with new life and new ideas. Okay? But you got to tap in to what your gift is, what you're supposed to be doing. You specifically. Tap into your specific gift. Don't worry about what other people are doing at this moment, okay? All right, guys. What is this? Entrapment. It just did not want to. Oh, wow. Okay, entrapment. You could keep your grass cut. Warning and energy. Goddess energy. Somebody's trying to entrap you so that you can't move forward, so that they can take ownership of your destiny. Keep your grass cut, because you got a snake in your garden. Warning. Be safe out there, guys. Stay in your goddess energy and continue to vibrate high and elevate. Okay? Vibrate high and elevate so that you can ascend to the next stage, because you got somebody in your midst that's trying to stop you from elevating. They just want to stop you from elevating. They don't even care if they can take your place. They just want to stop you from elevating. So don't let them. Okay? All right, Capricorn, this is your reading. I love you all. Go out there and love yourselves and each other. And if you can get out into nature, please ground yourself. It's a necessity, I'm telling you. If you look it up, grounding yourself is clinically necessary for mental stability and for your health. Look it up. Okay? Forward progress, right? Let's elevate. Let's stay positive. Let's vibrate high and let's love on each other. Right? The highest vibration is love. So love yourself and love each other. Namaste. Mwah. All right.